That's anticlimactic. Welcome, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? It is Canadian Gear here, back with episode number 22 of the Minnesota Wild franchise mode series here on the channel. This episode, we're doing the full game here against the Colorado Avalanche. Without further ado, let's get underway here. Eriksson gonna go for a skate. Picks up the puck, but it's Rantanen up to Bowen Byram, who hits David Pastrnak now on the Avalanche. Here comes Pastrnak. Can't get the shot through. Valimaki on the back check. Eriksson around his man. Eriksson button hooks back to Dumba. Back to Valimaki. One-timer blocked. Dumba now. That's blocked in front. McKinnon has it. Feeds it to Grubauer. He'll hold. David Pastrnak is now a member of the Colorado Avalanche with Nathan McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. What an insane first line. Face-off won by McKinnon. Rantanen to Makar. Here comes Cale Makar around his man, but it's picked up by the forward there, and Eriksson. Kaprizov tries to get around his man. McKinnon, poke check to Valimaki at the point. Deflected onto Eriksson. That's a stop by Grubauer. On the boards, behind for Valimaki. Out front to Dumba. Delayed call coming up here. Dumba to Valimaki. Down to Zuccarello. Tries to find Fiala. Doesn't get through. And the Avalanche touch up, and it's going to be a holding call against Cale Makar. One of the better defensemen goes off for 2 minutes. So early power play here for the Minnesota Wild. It's Marco Rossi in on the face-off. The face-off is won by the Wild. It's Dumba to Eriksson. Eriksson to Dumba. Not Dumba shoots it. Deflected on. Stops. Off the pad of Grubauer. And he'll cover. Faceoff is won by the Avalanche. It shows to Girard. Girard clears. Dumba goes back and retreats to pick it up. Long breakout pass to Marco Rossi. Loses it to Kaprizov, but he picks it up. Kaprizov around his man. Shoots it. Blocker save. Rossi to Kaprizov. To Dumba. To Kaprizov. Off the boards. Kaprizov back to Dumba, who can't pick it up. Couldn't find the handle. It's Dumba to Greenway. To Kaprizov. Down to Marco Rossi. Shoots it. Wide blocker side. Dumba. To Greenway. Slap shot. Stopped by the glove of Grubauer. He'll hold. Second unit comes out there. It's Fiala, Monahan, and Zucker. And Spurgeon and Addison at the point. Face-off won by Monahan. It's Spurgeon to Kalen Addison. Down low to Monahan. Deflected into the corner. Byram clears it. He gets through. Jared Spurgeon's there to pick it up. The captain of the Wild breaks it out to Kevin Fiala with room to skate. Fiala turns. Finds the point man Addison. He shoots it. That's a pad stop. And he'll force Grubauer to hold. Monahan in on the faceoff. Tie up. Byram has it. Byram clears. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Breakout pass from Addison to Fiala. To Zucker. Jason Zucker. Slap shot. Blocker save. Addison tries to hold it in for the moment, but Dickinson clears. To Greenway. To Rossi. Picked up by Taves. Taves loses it to Greenway out in front. Stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold. Three seconds left in the power play. Face-off won by the Avalanche. They'll clear. Penalty over. Addison's back to pick it up. Breakout pass to Kaprizov to Greenway. And here comes Jordan Greenway. Takes a hit to make a play. He still has possession of the puck, though. Greenway along the boards to Addison. He loses it. And here come the Avalanche. It's McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon. Down to Rantanen. Shoots it. Save. Rebound. Score! Nathan McKinnon on the rebound. Buries it past Kalpo Kakkonen. And he makes it 1-0 Colorado. If you're Addison, you want that one back. Took a deflection right off his stick. And McKinnon came running after, who gave it to Rantanen, who took the shot, and the puck just found McKinnon's stick. McKinnon buries it, and it's 1-0 Colorado. Of their second shot of the game, it's 1-0 Colorado. Bowen Byram has it. Byram passes it to Rantanen, who finds Makar, who's going to break out with it with David Pastrnak. Pastrnak around his man. Pastrnak shoots it. Glove stop. Kakkonen. He'll hold. Fourth line out there for the Wild. It's Johnson, Kopp, and Tuft. Faceoff is won by Kopp. It's Dumba. Valimaki up to Riley Tuft. This is his play style. Dumps it in. Chases after Cole. Makes a hit. Pastrnak to Rantanen. Cross-ice pass to McKinnon. Nice play by Dumba to stick with them. It's Ian Cole. Andrew Kopp has it to Dumba. Valimaki to Kopp. Up to Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Breaking in. Shoots it. Stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold. With 9:30 left to go in the first, still 1-0 Colorado. Faceoff is won by the Wild as Kaprizov to Dumba. To Valimaki, comes out of the zone, offside. Couldn't keep it in. Faceoff is won by Getzlaf. It's Taves along the boards. Devon Taves. On front, shoots it, stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold again. First line against fourth line. Faceoff was won by Eriksson Ek. It's Dumba. Dumba through a crowd. Can't get the deflection he wanted. It's Eriksson Ek. To Kaprizov. To Dumba. To Valimaki. Shoots it. Deflected on. Stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold again. Eriksson Ek in on the faceoff again. He gets tied up by Jost, and here's Kajula. Kajula up to Anderson. Mikey Anderson skating with it. Can't control the puck. Dumble on the boards, intercepted by Jost. Here's Joseph. Matthew Joseph, a cross-ice pass, stopped by the block. Off the defender. It's Jost. He shoots it. That's blocked again. Eriksson Ek drives it to the corner. Breakout pass to Zuccarello. Zuccarello gets around his man. Zuccarello, cross ice to Kaprizov. Deflected into the corner. It's Kajula. To Anderson. Anderson battling with Kaprizov. Kaprizov has it. Uses speed to get around him. Kaprizov to Rossi. He shoots it. Stopped. And it goes in. He scores. But it's waved off, however. That went behind the goaltender, but it's waved off. Have to see if it was a kicking motion or if it just went in inadvertently off Kaprizov. If it's a good goal, that should be Kaprizov's goal. Let's see what they do here. It's going to be waved off. No goal on the play. I don't know how. And we are potentially robbed of a goal. Here's Martin Kaut. Tries to break in, but it's Jonas Brodin. Up to Greenway. Greenway's around his man to Fiala. Fiala, cross-ice to Rossi, wide of the net. Grubauer, halfway out of his net, will hold on for the face-off. Guess the folks back in Toronto didn't like that goal scored, so we're still down 1-0. Rossi wins that face-off. It's Graves. Heavy shot wide. Makar, behind the net for Byram. To Killorn. Killorn to Dickinson. Jason Dickinson has room. Dickinson shoots, stopped by the blocker of Kakkonen. Rossi to Fiala. Tried to find Greenway. Couldn't find the puck. Kaut to Dickinson. Here comes Dickinson. Around for Killorn. Off the post. Zucker up to Rossi. With some speed, it's Gerard to Makar. Makar loses it. Here comes Jason Zucker. It's intercepted by Rantanen, however. That was Boldy. Big hit there by Zucker. Zucker to Brodin. He shoots it high. Blocker side. Rantanen to Cole. To Dickinson. Dickinson with 5. Here's Kaut. Picked up by Monahan to Graves. Zucker with 3. Dumps it in. They'll do it. For the first period, the Wild are down by 1. Stats and shots on goal after the first period for the Wild 12. For the Avalanche 4. It's been all Wild, but the Avalanche took advantage of a lucky bounce. McKinnon buries it for his first of the year. We're down by 1, headed into the second period of play. Where both teams are back out there, officials ready to drop the puck. And we're set and ready to go for period number 2. To Eriksson Ek. Poke check by Makar. It's Byram to Pasternak. To Rantanen, 2-on-1 with McKinnon. Rantanen shoots it wide, glove side. Kaprizov tries to go on front of his net. Maintains possession of the puck. Having trouble with it. He gets tripped on the play by Pasternak. Forecheck too much for him. He takes a penalty. The Wild go on the power play again. Pasternak goes off for tripping. Face-off won by the Avalanche at the tie-up. Anderson. Poke check Don. Grubauer will hold and they'll retry. It's Rossi and Dickinson. Tied up. Greenway has it. To Dumba. Dumba through a crowd. It's blocked and doesn't get through. Odd man rush here for Dickinson. Dickinson. Out in front of net. Stopped by Kakkonen. Rebound comes up to Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi has speed. He's around his man. Rossi scores! Marco Rossi. What a goal. Tie game. Off the power play. 1-1. Rossi got a big burst of speed. Got around his man. Deked around the goaltender Grubauer and buried it for a power play goal. We are tied. So much speed from Rossi to get around his man. Impressive performance and impressive skating ability. Fifth of one by Eriksson Ek again. He's 5 for 5 on faceoffs. Grubauer is forced to hold. So we're tied at 1. 3:23 into the second period. Fifth of one by the Avalanche again. Valimaki shoots it. That's a blocker save. Makar. Makar is around Zuccarello. Here comes Cale Makar. Dekes around his man. Still has it. It's Valimaki who picks it up to Zuccarello. He himself has some speed. Here comes Zuccarello now. Zuccarello can't get around Grubauer. It's Eriksson Ek. Back to Dumba. Can't hold on. It comes out. Dumba off the boards. McKinnon loses it to Dumba. Dumba gets it in. Makar's back to pick it up. Breakout pass to Byram. To Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen battling with Valimaki. Valimaki has his number. Pasternak. He can't get it through Valimaki. Zucker. To Monahan. Monahan. He has some dekes. Monahan. Cross ice to Zucker. Can't find it. It's Byram. Kajula. Drake Kajula tries to deke around Brodin. Cannot. Brodin goes around. It's Joseph to McKinnon. To Gerard. He shoots it wide of the nets. Graves. Up to Boldy. Boldy dumps it in. Grubauer's ready to pick it up. Off the boards. It's Joseph. Matthew Joseph. Down low to Jost. He shoots it. That's a stop by Kakkonen. Jost. Intercepts it. Kajula. Back to Cole. He shoots it. Deflected wide. Rebounds behind the net. It's Joseph. Joseph back to the point man. Cole down to Kajula. Back up to Cole. Cole to Gerard. To Kajula. Can't get the shot through. Greenway. Gets around Ian Cole. One-timer to Fiala, but it's Gerard on the play. Jost. Poke checked away by Graves. Martin Kaut to Tyson Jost. Pass to Killorn. Killorn off the post again. Jost now stopped by Kokkonen. Rebound. Graves has it. The former Avalanche. Breaks it out to Greenway. Greenway dumps it in. He'll go off for a change. Cole picks it up. Cole up to Martin Kaut. Kaut shoots it off the mask of Kokkonen. And he'll hold. That puck just went straight down after hitting him in the mask. .27 to go in the second period. Still 1-1. Face-off won by the Wild again. It's Spurgeon up to Riley Tuft. Tuft dumps it in. There he goes. Anderson gets hit by Tuft. Taves. He gets hit by Tuft. Up to Kaut. To Dickinson. Poked it away by Spurgeon. Stick lifted by Spurgeon. Spurgeon up to Eriksson Ek. Round his man. Eriksson Ek shoots it. Stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold. Another faceoff to the left of Grubauer. Eriksson X remains undefeated in the faceoff dot. Dumba shoots it. Doesn't get through. It's Mikheyev who has it. Valmaki. Zuccarello now. Zuccarello using his speed to get around his man. Zuccarello out in front. Poke checked into the corner. It's Getzlaf. Zuccarello to Dumba. Backhander on net. Kaprizov picks it up. That goes wide. Eriksson Ek on the boards to Kaprizov. To Valimaki. He shoots it. Stopped. Rebound. Taves picks it up. Devon Taves. To Ilya Mikheyev. To Getzlaf. The former Ducks captain. Getzlaf on the boards. Around his man. Up to Pasternak. To Getzlaf. Valimaki ties up his man. He picks up the puck. Gives it to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Tries to deke into the middle. Cannot. It's Makar. Makar. Pass intercepted by Rossi. Marco Rossi using his speed again. Rossi, he scores again! Marco Rossi! His second of the game, second of the night, second of the season. It's 2-1 Minnesota. Is it just me or did Rossi get faster? Man oh man, another excellent individual effort to get around his man and get around the goalie to bury it again for his second of the game. Too quick for everybody to react. The Wild take the lead with 2:35 to go in the second. Pass up to Rossi. Marco Rossi tries to deke, but it's poke checked off his stick. It's Rantanen now. Loses it. Fiala to Greenway. Makar to Byram. Byram up to Zucker. Take a hit. Brodin gets it in deep. Comes all the way out in front to Makar. Makar to Byram. To Pasternak. Pasternak dumps it in. That goes out of play. With less than a minute to go in the second period of play. Face-off is won by Monahan. Graves up to Zucker. Dumps it in. Goes after it. It's Gerard. Get hit by Boldy. Boldy picks up the puck. Boldy to Monahan. On front to Zucker. Down low to Monahan. Tries to go to Zucker, but missed his man. It's Killorn to Kaut. Killorn holds the puck, and the period ends. The Wild take the lead here in the second period after 2 goals from Marco Rossi. And we have the lead headed into the third. Shots on goal after 2 periods for the Wild 18. For the Avalanche 9. Faceoffs heavily in favor of the Wild 16-8. Marco Rossi and the Wild look to complete the third period with the lead as we head to the third. Here we go again. Eriksson Ek, another face-off win. He's undefeated in the face-off dot. Makar up to McKinnon, 2-on-1. McKinnon with Rantanen. Rantanen, nice play there by Valimaki to get back. Eriksson Ek, off the boards, in deep. It's Makar. Makar with Eriksson-Ek. Eriksson-Ek back to Valimaki. Valimaki shoots it. Glove stopped. Penalty called. Penalty count up here. That's going to go against David Pastrnak again. Last time it was tripping. This time it's holding. And the Wild get another power play opportunity. Face-off won by the Avalanche, but it's picked up by the Wild. Dickinson gets it back, and he clears. Addison. Up to Greenway. To Dumba. To Rossi. Marco Rossi with plenty of speed. Rossi shoots it wide, glove side. Kaprizov there to stop it. Down to Greenway. Back to the point man, Dumba. To Eriksson-Ek. To Rossi. Down low to Kaprizov. To Rossi. Cross-hit to Greenway. Can't get the shot through. Here come the Avalanche the other way now. Dickinson. Makar. Shoots it. He scores! Cale Makar, shorthanded, ties this game up at 2. A shorthanded goal, 156 into the third. Bad man coverage there. With the man advantage, the Avalanche tie it up. Face-off won by the Avalanche is Byram. Bowen Byram into the enemy territory. Out in front of Jost. Shot blocked. Zucker up to Fiala. Fiala has speed. He's going to use all of it. Kevin Fiala. Stopped by the pad of Grubauer. He'll hold. Face-off won by Monahan. Spurgeon. To Fiala. Down low for Monahan. Fiala. Fiala down low to Monahan again behind the Avalanche net. Monahan out in front to Zucker. He gets hooked. Penalty count up here. Zucker to Addison. Cross hits to Spurgeon. Deflected on. Stopped. And held. So it'll be 5-on-3 for the next 43 seconds. As Byram going off for hooking. Rossi wins that face-off back to Dumba. Dumba. Shoots it through a crowd. Deflected into behind the net. Kaprizov. Kaprizov down low to Greenway. Greenway finds Rossi. Wide of the net. Rossi to Kaprizov. Makar has it. He clears. Dumba. Breakout pass to Greenway. One final rush of the 5-on-3 advantage. Greenway around. Rossi. Stopped by Grubauer. He'll hold. Rossi has to be kicking himself. He's going to have nightmares about missing that wide open net. Marco Rossi in on the faceoff. He wins it. Back to Dumba. Cross head to Greenway. Shoots it wide. Kaprizov is there to pick it up. Behind the net. Kaprizov back to the point man. Dumba. Dumba wires it on net. That's a glove stop. And he'll hold again. Another big face-off here. Rossi ties up his man. It's Greenway. Greenway shoots it. That's a high save by Grubauer. He'll hold again. Rossi wins that face-off again. It's Kaprizov to Greenway wide. Grubauer picks up position again. He'll hold again. Rossi in the first unit still out there. Face-off won by the Avalanche. Rossi gets hit high with the puck. Kaprizov to Eriksson-Ek to Greenway. Greenway gets tripped up again. Another 5-on-3 advantage coming up here. 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off won by the Avalanche. It's Killorn. Dumps it. Not deep. Dickinson has it. Loses it to Rossi. Marco Rossi. Joel Eriksson-Ek. Into the zone. Eriksson-Ek. Back to the point man, Dumba. Dumba shoots it. Deflected into the corner. It's Kaprizov. Down low to Greenway. Cross to Rossi. Wide again. Dickinson. Can't clear it. Anderson. Cross to Killorn. Off the boards in deep. Kirill Kaprizov. He's going to go for a skate. Button hooks. Back to Rossi. Rossi behind the net. Rossi. Gets stick lifted. It's Greenway. Loses it to Anderson. Anderson clears. 5-on-3 is over. It's back to 5-on-4 for a minute. Kevin Fiala. Fiala around his man. He shoots it. That's a stop by Grubauer. He'll hold again. Face off won by the Avalanche again. It's Byram. To Taves. He clears. Addison will go back and pick it up. Break up pass to Zucker. He passes it to Fiala. He's around his man. 2-on-1. Fiala to Monahan. Monahan. Back to Spurgeon. Loses possession of the puck. Can't hold on to it. It's Monahan. To Fiala. To Monahan. Back to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Monahan. To Fiala. Has room. He scores! Kevin Fiala works his way into the middle left uncovered. And a power play goal gives the Avalanche a 2-1 lead. Or 3-2 lead, sorry. Three to 2 off the power play goal from Kevin Fiala. 6:28 or 6:18 into the third. Or 5:18 into the third. It's 3-2 Avalanche. Kaprizov shoots that wide of the net. McKinnon has it. Gives it to Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen. To McKinnon. Tries to find Pasternak, but it's Kaprizov on the back check. Down by to Valimaki to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek clears it. Gets it deep. Byram. Byram break up pass to Pasternak. The horn of Bruin. Pasternak. Cross ice to Byram. To Rantanen. Rantanen. Shoots it. Blocked. Sent behind the net. Kokkonen holds. With 12:02 to go. Face up one by Rossi. It's Brodin. Brodin to Graves. He finds Fiala. Poke checked off his stick. It's Graves to Brodin. He clears behind the net. Girard. To Ritchie. Nick Ritchie, the former Boston Bruin and Anaheim Duck. Rossi gets absolutely hammered. Kokkonen is forced to hold. And he does. Marco Rossi loses that face-off. Cole to Mikheyev. Mikheyev to Getzlaf. Down low to Ritchie. To Girard. Shoots it. Blocker stopped by Kokkonen. Mikheyev. To Ritchie. Ritchie battling with Graves. It's Fiala. Off the boards. Getzlaf intercepts it. To Cole. To Girard. To Ritchie to Cole. Marco Rossi has it. He'll go behind his net. He reset. He has some speed. Here comes Marco Rossi. Loses it. Nick Ritchie has it. Ritchie up to Joseph. Puck checked off his stick. It's Rossi again. Hit hard along the boards. He's slow to get up. Girard. Pass to Jost to Kajula. Brodin gets it out. Monahan gets it deep. Girard gets hit by Boldy. Cole to Kajula. Hit hard by Dumba. Jost with Valimaki on him. Monahan. To Boldy. In deep. Girard. Hit hard by Boldy. Or Zucker that was. Pasternak. Off the boards. It's Monahan. Can't get it deep. He's going to try again. This time he gets it out of the zone. It's Byram. Right back into the zone. Byram to McKinnon. McKinnon to Byram to Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen with the shot. Stopped. Rebound. Kokkonen has it. Valimaki. Break up pass to Kaprizov. Off the boards, nice play there. Kirill Kaprizov shoots it high, glove side. McKinnon. To Byram. Loses it. It's Kaprizov. Brodin with 3 minutes to go in the third. Brodin clears it. On the boards. Can't find the handle. Kaprizov picks it up finally. It's Byram who takes it off his stick. Byram to McKinnon. Brodin clears it again. Zuccarello has it, but he gives it to Kaut. To Killorn with 1:30 to go in regulation. Graves. To Brodin. Up to Johnson. Tyler Johnson gets it deep, and he'll go chase after with under 1 minute to go in the third. Killorn. Behind his net. Pass to Byram. To Dickinson. Dickinson having troubles. It's Valimaki. Gets it deep. 36 seconds to go. Here's Anderson. Anderson still has it. Up to Tyson Jost. Alex Killorn. He's around his man. He shoots it. That's stopped. Jost. To Joseph. Joseph to Jost to Killorn. He shoots it. Stopped. On the boards, it's Graves. And a power play coming up here for the Avalanche. With 14.6 seconds to go, the Avalanche head to the power play. That's going to be Valimaki going up for interference. Here we go. Big face-off here for both teams. Face-off won by the Wild. It's Zucker. Zucker clears it. I don't know why the goalie's still in the net. Pasternak. 5 seconds. Pasternak can't break it out. Boldy on the forecheck. It's over. The Wild hold on for a wild 3-2 win. What a game that was. Stats after 3 periods. Shots on goal for the Wild 28. For the Avalanche 13. Third star of the game goes to Ken Fiala. He scored the game-winning goal, which was on the power play. Star number 2 goes to Cale Makar. He finished with a goal. He scored the game-tying goal early in the third on the shorthanded 2-on-2, or 2 to make it 2-2. Excuse me. And the first star game goes to Marco Rossi. Scored 2 goals. The first 2 goals for the Wild, both were absolute beauties. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more NHL 21 content like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next episode.